Good morning, my dear students. Today we are going to start the chapter 5 electronic spreadsheet, and in this chapter today we are doing our last topic, that is chapter 9, using macros in a spreadsheet. In this chapter there are many pages from 79 to 86 in your book, but in that it is telling you that how you can make a programming of the macro in VB, but that is not in your syllabus. You have to cut down all these pages. You have to do only the first topic of this chapter, that is how you can create a macro in MS Excel and how we can use that macro in MS Excel sheet. So firstly you need to know about that what is the macro. This is the definition of the macro, that what is macro. Macro are small programs. Macros are small programs that record your action as you perform a task in Excel. This is a small program, that is inbuilt program, in which the task which you are doing again and again, the actions you are doing in again and again your Excel sheet, that you can record your actions in this small program. How to make the program, how to call the functions of your program, you need not to worry about this. You have to use only the macro button for storing your actions. When you run the macro later, एक बार आपने actions apply कर दिए माइक्रोसॉफ्ट स्प्रेडशीट के अंदर, जो भी काम आप कर रहे हो, one by one all action are stored in your macro. Then after that, when you want to run this macro later, then it will just repeat your keystrokes and does action. जो भी आपने इसमें एक्शंस किए थे, जैसे आप इस मैक्रो को बाद में कभी भी रन करोगे, तो आफ्टर दैट विच एक्शंस, द नंबर ऑफ एक्शंस विच आर स्टोर्ड इन इट, दे विल बी रिपीटेडली अकर्ड. It allows you to record a set of actions that you perform repeatedly in a spreadsheet. It means जितने भी actions आपने perform किए spreadsheet में, वो सभी का record इस macro में रखेगा, and later on you can run that macro, and you can run a macro as many times as you want. You need not to worry about this कि we have to need, if we want to do these steps again and again या many times in this workbook, then you need not to worry. By just clicking on this macro, you can run a macro many times as you want. And there is also one feature also, when you are making a macro, that shortcut key features, you can use that shortcut key also to perform that functions repeatedly. Plus there is one options also, that is you want to store this macro only this workbook या out of this workbook also. It's right, by choosing these options you can run your macros not only in one workbook, rather than you can run it in the another workbook also. So in short, what is the definition of the macro? That is, macro enables you to automate almost any task that you want to perform in a spreadsheet. मतलब मैक्रोज अनेबल्स यू टू ऑटोमेटिकली वो कोई भी टास्क जो भी आप करते हो और उसको बाद में कभी स्प्रेडशीट में यू वांट टू परफॉर्म दैट टास्क, या you want to perform all these actions, you need not to do all this action again and again, but you need to run that macro. After running that macros, all the actions will be occurred there in your worksheet. So it will be very यूजफुल फॉर यू, बिकॉज हमें बारी बारी वो काम करने की ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ती. बाय स्टोरिंग ऑल द वर्क इन मैक्रोज वी कैन यूज ओनली मैक्रो, एंड वी हैव टू रन द मैक्रोज ओनली. So this is all about the definition of the macro. Now we are going to tell you that how you can make the macro, how you can record the steps in the macro, and later on how you can run that macro. So let's come with me for the practical session of this. Hello everyone, welcome to the practical session of the next chapter, that is how you can use the macros in a spreadsheet. As I told you, what is macro? In macro we will record the steps which we will do today in this practical session. If you want to do these steps repeatedly, then for one single time we will make a macro of it. That means we will make a record of it, and after recording all the steps in one macro, and if I want to do the same steps again and again, then I will not have to do I need not to do all the steps. I will just play that macro and it will automatically do all the steps which I have recorded in macros. So this is the main purpose of the macros, that why we use the macro. For making it clear that why, for making the steps more clear, I have made one table in MS Excel sheet. That is, I have made a record of some students of their marks in English, Hindi and maths. You can see in this worksheet I have taken the 4 names, that is Rahul, Reina, Shyam and Raghu, and their marks in English, Hindi and maths. In this worksheet we will do the 4 step. We have to count the average marks of English, then maximum marks from the English list, then minimum marks from the English, then how much students have got the marks more than 30. So we have to do these steps, and same steps we have to follow for Hindi and same steps we have to follow for maths, but we will make a macro only for the English steps and only for the marks in English. Then I will record all these steps in a macro and then I will save the macro. After saving it, when I want the same steps to do for the marks in Hindi and for the marks in maths, then we will not do the same steps again and again. We will just play the macro. It will automatically do all the 4 steps, that is for counting the average in Hindi, for counting the maximum, for counting the minimum and for getting the marks who has got more than 30. And that macro will automatically do all these things over all these steps in Hindi and maths. So this is our today purpose. Now you can see how we can do these things in macros. Like this, I have made a table, name, English, Hindi and maths. Then I have made another table below the above table for getting the average, maximum, minimum and more than 30 marks. Now I am starting the macro. How you can start the macro? For starting the macro, you will have to click on this view tab. Like generally we are on the home tab, then you will click on this view tab. After clicking on this view button, you will see that there is a group, that is the macro group. At the right corner of the ribbon, that is the macro group. Now you will click on this macro group and you can see a pop-up menu with 3 points, that is view macro, record macro and use relative reference. Now we will click on this record macro. As you will click on this record macro, then it will show you this dialog box, that is record macro dialog box. In record macro dialog box, you have to give the name of the macro. I am giving the name, that is the macro 5. Whatever name, it's up to you. Next, control shortcut key. Shortcut key means if you don't want to use the macro and you want to use the shortcut key for doing all these steps, then you can mention that shortcut key here. For example, control plus P. If you will apply the control plus P, then all the steps will automatically be done according to this macro also. एंड स्टोर मैक्रो, ये वाला मैक्रो जो आप बना रहे हो, जो ये स्टेप्स ही कर रहे हैं, ये सिर्फ इसी वर्कबुक में चलाने हैं या यू वांट टू मूव ऑल द स्टेप्स इन अनदर वर्कबुक आल्सो. So we can, if we want to use this macro only in this workbook, then you will click here, store macro in this workbook. Clearly, after that you have to click on this OK button. Now your macro has started to record. Now we will do the steps. For example, you want to calculate the average. Then how you calculate the average? Equal to, then average function, bracket start, then give the range of your average like this, bracket close, and then press enter. It will calculate the average. In the next, we are using the maximum function with equal to max then bracket start, then again select the range for the English marks. We want to get the maximum marks out of English, click. Then again minimum is equal to, apply the minimum function, bracket start, and now again select the range. Now as you select the range, bracket will be closed. This will calculate the minimum marks. Now more than 30, if you want to get the marks who has got more than 30, आप उनको count करना चाहते हो, then we will apply the count if function is equal to count. It is showing here count if function, use from here count if function. कौन सी रेंज में से? सेम रेंज B4 to B5, B2 to B5. उसके बाद कोमा स्टार्ट, B2 and B5 में से that will choose how many students have got the marks greater than 30. Then inverted commas, close, bracket close, and then press enter. More than 30 इंग्लिश की रेंज में B2 से लेकर B5 तक एक ही स्टूडेंट्स है who has got more than 30. That is one student. So you have applied the, you have take it as 1. So this steps we have done 4 steps. We have applied the average formula, maximum formula, and minimum formula, and more than 30, and you have recorded all these steps in your macros. That was the name macro 5. Now same steps we want to follow for the Hindi and maths. Now we will not apply all the functions again. We will only play our macro. Now the macro recording we have to stop. Now click on this macro option. Click on this stop recording. Now your recording is stopped. Now we want to apply the same steps here for the Hindi and maths. Now click on the first cell of the Hindi. Click on the macro. Click on this view macro. When this view macro, which macro you want to apply, that is the macro 5. This was, then click on this run. Now you can see that it is showing the result of average, maximum, and minimum, and more than 1 after clicking on your macro. Now I am using the macro which I have already made. That is the macro. Again click on this cell. Maths में first cell पे click किया. Go in macro, view macro. Then I am using the macro 4 and run. You can see मैक्रो 4 में मैंने सिर्फ ये 2 स्टेप्स डाले थे, एवरेज एंड मैक्सिमम. सो इट इज़ गिविंग यू द आंसर ऑफ द एवरेज एंड मैक्सिमम. तो this is the method in which you need not to follow all the steps again and again. By using and by clicking on just macro, you can run all the steps which you have recorded in this macro. And in your book there are the many functions that is given after explaining this macro. That functions you have to make for macro in VB, but VB is not included in your syllabus. You need not to do all these things. You need to do only this thing in the macro chapter. This is all about that, how you can use the macro and how you can start your macro and how you can stop recording in this macro. Please do the practice of this, and I will also share the question answer of this unit, and you have to complete your notebook. Till then, thank you and have a nice day.